What's going on, everyone? Justin again, as always. Thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Friday tomorrow, right? We're in Friday Eve or Tay Thursday, however you want to look at it. I know. I have a big problem, right? This guy likes Taylor Swift too much. I know. Look, there's a handful of songs. I don't know, she's America's sweetheart. It just sounds good to me, and I like hearing something different from time to time. But yeah, I gotta give it up to my girl, Tay. But furthermore, and more important, we're gonna talk about the Apache 4800 today. So stay tuned, roll camera. $54.80 with a 20% coupon on any single item. Let's check out what color I got. Just a little bit too big with the tap and die kit in there. But if I take that out, it'll definitely fit. Now it fits. All right, so now we're back, right? We're back from the store, we're back from work. I took this video footage over a week ago because I wanted to actually put it through the paces, have enough time, take the squares out, see how I liked it, see if I can get it to fit. Clearly you could see I got it to fit in the bottom of the Jamestown service cart. I did have to move that tap and die kit. I put it alongside my Harbor Freight US General toolbox that I have at work. And yes, those of you that keep asking me how well has it been holding up over the course of well over a year, 2 years. God, I have to scroll back and see how long we've had that thing for. If I had to guess, I'd say pretty close to about 2 years now. I've had no problems with the slides, the durability. We still beat and bash things all day long on that vise, and I haven't had any issues with it. But this actually does fit pretty comfortably in the Jamestown, plus gives you enough room for a clipboard if that makes sense. So plenty of room on top to throw some extra goodies in there if that's what you want to do. Want to give a huge shout out to Cody's Diagnostics. At least I believe that was him that sent it to us, but he's got Think Diag, a new Bluetooth scan tool product that we're gonna have to try out. I'm gonna have to put this through the paces. I wanna download the app, figure out how it works out before I do any kind of video about it. But make sure you go check out my boy Cody's Diagnostics, and also check out my other boys like Nathan from PAULY'S Auto. And I'll put their links down in the description, as well as the Welding Junkie. Check him out. As well as Rob Dotterer. Check him out. And Chad. And PJ. And Mario. There's so many good Diag guys out there. I can't even list them all. But I will do my best to list their channels down below in the description for you guys, so you can go ask them all your diagnostic questions. So, all right, so let's go ahead and look at this Apache 4800 a little bit closer, get a little bit more personal with it, figure out what all the little features that it has. Okay, the Apache 4800, rugged mobility tough tote. I picked this up from Harbor Freight. I want to say it was around 50 bucks, but you have a latch here, a latch here, a latch here, a latch here, if I can get it, and you have a way of being able to lock it down. Camera equipment, electronics, tools, valuables, etc. Weatherproof, dustproof, impact resistant, though I don't plan on throwing it on the ground. Let's open it up. So on the inside here, you can see on the very top, I keep a microfiber rag. Helps me to wipe the screen. That way I don't have to see those fingerprints everywhere. I pretty much shoved every pick, prong, probe, extension lead, test lead in the one little area. And I put the dongle over here in its own little area. I should have gone 2 squares over and left 2 squares here. I didn't, and as a result, we have a break. But it's okay. This still works out. Over here, the remaining alligator clips, plus the scan tool itself, and underneath it, very still well protected. So for this, I'm gonna give it a 2 thumbs up. Like, the one thing I wish that might have been done differently, which it's okay. We're all about altering, adapting, and overcoming. This foam pad, it never seems to want to stay in there. So if I was to close this up and reopen it, it's gonna make a fool out of me now. It flops, okay? So maybe get some of that spray-on adhesive, stick it in there, and then when you have it closed, keep it closed until it can stay there. Here is their weather strip that they have that goes all the way around the circumference of the inner lid, and that makes for a really nice tight seal. Another little feature they have, open and close valve securely before getting wet. So if you think it's gonna rain, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, we wanna go righty-tighty all the way. And all this little mechanism does is it pulls the lid down just even a little bit tighter, right? So if we loosen it back up, let's open it back up and see if we can see what that thing's doing. Well, your guess is as good as mine. There's a little screw on the inside. So if I start tightening, it pushes against the foam. This tightens up, but I think this might be a little breather port here. I could be mistaken. I really wish I knew more about the design. Totally thought that was gonna show us exactly what it does, but I can't really tell, guys. I can't. If you know, cool, put it down in the comments. But either way, I thought it was a nice little feature that they put that on there, because I thought really it pulled it in a little bit tighter. But I'm not really seeing what it exactly does outside of the fact that it makes it to where moisture doesn't get in here where the screw is. And if that's the case, why not just not have the screw? That would be my thought behind it. Guys, I didn't come up with this idea on my own. In fact, if you asked me numerous times, I'd be like, Apache, what? Because I probably passed by these cases numerous times. Yes, they come in 5 colors. You can get them in black, you can get them in yellow, you can get them in orange, you can get them in olive drab or desert tan. Your choice, 5 colors, about 50, 55 bucks over at Harbor Freight. Do not forget about your one-time, any one item only, 20 to 25% coupon, whatever they're throwing up for this week. Make sure you download the Harbor Freight app on your phone. You're gonna get all the latest and greatest coupons that way, okay? So if you're curious to see what's upcoming going into Black Friday, that's the best way to go about it. But yeah, they offer you 5 different colors in this platform. And I'm thinking if you're gonna spend 10 grand on a scan tool like I did, Snap-on, why did you give me a Merce, man? A Merce of all things, okay? Really, I mean, come on. The fuck? It's a $10,000 scan tool. If I even toss that thing on accident into the truck and it lands on something hard wrong, crack, right? There's $1,000 for a new screen. If it rolls over and I had to hit the brakes all of a sudden and I ended up dropping it on a jack, you get what I'm saying, man. You're paying a lot of money for something like that. You'd think they'd give you a nicer case. In fact, some of these new extreme sockets that Snap-on sells comes in a much nicer case than the dang scan tool. I'm gonna put a little video clip down here just to show you the niceness of the case that these Plus sockets come with, okay? So it's not just the flank drive, it is the flank drive Plus socket platform that they have currently available. These things are probably about $200 north of what the standard set costs. I have 1 socket of each on what I first saw at first glance, so I am curious to see what we see come tomorrow. So I hope you guys stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Share if you want to share. I got this idea from the Snap-on Diagnostic face group page. Somebody showed us that they had their scan tool in there with all the bells and whistles, completely protected in this box, and I knew right away that is the best way to go, especially after the story that I heard, unfortunately, of what happened with Nathan and his scan tool on the screen. After that, I was like, nope, you know what? 50 bucks well spent. That's my insurance for the scan tool, right? Nice, tough duty case. That's what I'm talking about. So if you guys have a nice scan tool and you want to protect it, don't count Apache out if you have other tools that you might want to safely store in here, maybe your DVOM, test leads, etc. Nice little way to go too. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I appreciate it. Thanks as always for watching my channel. Cheers to those other beers, and we'll see you next time. Deuces.